there's an alert day in place for Friday and Saturday, and you have a lot of questions. I'm going to do my best to answer them, kind of break down some of the science of how we forecast here in the WTOL 11 Weather Center for a major winter storm. First, here's what you need to know. Friday, the storm arrives. Probably the second half of the day. Now, depending on the exact track of this one, does look like we'll be on the cold side, which means more snow than anything else. Poor travel into Saturday morning with very strong gusty winds. And even into Sunday, we get some lake effect blow off that will likely continue to mean roadways being a little bit tricky and icy if you want to go out and around. Now, let's get a little geeky, all right? Let's talk about where this storm is going to come from. The energy right now, it's off the coast of Alaska. It's being sampled by satellites right now, not by the weather balloons that get sent up into the atmosphere. So that means we're able to look at this storm well before it would traditionally make quote-unquote landfall. And that's a good thing because it means that we're also able to track what's happening with it well into the Pacific Ocean. All right, so we've got the energy right now where it is on this Tuesday afternoon. Let's look ahead here at what's happening, the ingredients coming together across the United States, because we have that classic battle zone happening. You've heard about this since you did elementary weather classes or weather units, right? It's the battle of the warm versus the cold, and that's what's setting up across the United States here. The initial setup is that strong temperature difference. We've got cold air in place overhead here, which is obviously important if you want to talk about a winter storm. And this storm also needs to have access to the Gulf of Mexico so it can pick up a lot of moisture. You can't have a lot of rain or snow if you don't have a lot of moisture, and in this case, we've got all of these boxes check marked. As this storm progresses from west to east, this is going to happen during the day on Friday. Notice that temperature difference starts to squeeze. The winds in the atmosphere are starting to pick up. And let me show you not just the temperatures, but what radar is probably going to look like at that time frame. Heavy rain from Florida all the way up to the Ohio River Valley. For us, again, a close call, but it looks like we may just end up on the cool side of this one. If that's the case, boy, oh boy, you want to watch out. This could be a walloper of a winter storm here. Right now, projecting center of low pressure to go through the southern or central part of the state of Ohio. That leaves us with some potential for several inches of snowfall accumulation and wind gusts as high as 35, 45 miles an hour late Friday and into Saturday. And the impacts from this aren't just over the weekend. As this storm moves off to the east, it opens the door up for a first real blast of Arctic air that's going to be sustained across our area this winter. And I'm talking about sub-zero lows being a possibility the first time since before Christmas in 2022. And you look at this, sub-zero wind chills looking very likely for multiple days as well. So this will be something that is impactful, not just over the weekend, but well into next week as we enter what looks to be probably the harshest 2.5 week stretch of winter that we may have all season long. So if you're a snow lover and you've been anxiously waiting for winter to really come around, this is one that you'll want to watch closely. If you're one that absolutely does not like the winter weather, bundle up, make the best of it here, because it certainly looks like true winter weather is on the way over the next couple of days and potentially the next couple of weeks. And you can count on us right here in the WTOL 11 Weather Center to keep you at least one step ahead of what Mother Nature is going to throw our way next. Don't forget to get that WTOL 11 weather app and watch us, of course, on air all the time over at WTOL. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll keep you updated.